Hello everyone, and welcome to Flushing Meadows Park in New York City. Today we will be exploring the park grounds and some of the World's Fair's relics that are still standing. Afterwards, I will take you on a tour around Queens College and a visit to its art center. This massive steel globe structure, constructed for the 1964 World's Fair, stands as a symbol of Queens and the fair itself, representing global independence. So many of the structures built for these fairs were temporary and have since been removed, but several notable relics still remain today. Flushing Meadows Corona Park hosted the 1939 and 1964 New York World's Fair. The park spans over 1,255 acres, making it larger than Central Park. This is the New York State Pavilion. This structure was designed by artist Philip Johnson and was built for the 1964 World's Fair. It includes the Tent of Tomorrow, with its distinctive concrete canopy and 3 observation towers. One can only imagine how, at the fair, this park held over 140 pavilions and 110 restaurants representing 80 nations. Part of the movie Men in Black, starring Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones, takes place at these observation towers. In the movie, the towers are actually 2 alien spacecrafts. The Queens Museum is now an art museum and educational center. It houses the panorama of the city of New York, an amazing scale model of the city, as well as exhibits related to the World's Fair. Unfortunately, it was closed the day of my visit. This sculpture stands 43 feet high and depicts an athlete launching a small sphere into the sky, leaving an arcing trail of flames behind. Queen's Theater originally began as the Theaterama, one of the 3 structures that were designed by architect Philip Johnson to comprise the New York State Pavilion at the 1964 World's Fair. Today, Queen's Theater is an American professional theater. These days, Terrace on the Park is a banquet hall. During the World's Fair, the building's roof was a Port Authority helipad and turned the structure into the fair's aerial gateway. Prior to reopening as a banquet hall, the famous rock band, the Beatles, helicopter landed there before their Shea Stadium concert of 1965. This is the New York Hall of Science. At the fair, 11 companies and organizations presented displays devoting to recent and forthcoming advances in scientific knowledge. Founded in 1964, it has evolved into New York Center for Interactive Science, serving about 500,000 students, teachers, and families each year. 2 100-feet-high NASA rockets that debuted at the 1964 World's Fair still sit on display outside the New York Hall of Science. The large rockets were part of a space park that captured the excitement of the era's quest to get a man on the moon. This is the Grandstand Stadium at BJK Tennis Center. It is one of the world's largest public tennis facilities and home to the US Open and its centerpiece arena, Arthur Ashe Stadium. It is active throughout the year, hosting plays, events, and programs on the grounds and at its indoor training center. Only a short drive away, we are now at Queens College, City University of New York. This college is recognized nationally for its liberal arts and science programs. It occupies an 80-acre campus, primarily located in Flushing, Queens, and has a student body representing more than 170 countries. In 1937, before Queens College was established, the site of the campus was home to the Jamaica Academy. It was a one-room schoolhouse built in the early 19th century, where Walt Whitman once worked as a teacher. While visiting, I met up with Jessica, a talented ceramicist that had her work displayed at the QC Art Center. I was amazed by the creativity of her unique designs. Jessica also gave me a detailed tour of the college ceramic studio. I hope that you have enjoyed these tours. See you in the next video.